Mm. Good evening. I will be your host, your YouTube Live host for the night. I just think this candelabra reminds me so much of like a Haunted Mansion theme. I mean, not necessarily the skulls on it, but I just love this candelabra. It's one of my favorites. Let's see if we can just leave it slightly. Oh, but then it's blocking Jack and Sally. Let's do it over here. There we go. It lines up well with 0. So, hello. I don't think we have anyone here yet, but I just wanted to come live. Hi. There's kids around and stuff, so I'm going to hopefully not get too distracted, but oh, be careful of the decor. Ethan the Pro, follow him if you aren't already. Okay, yeah, that's why. So I wanted to do my backdrop today because we had bought some of this stuff for our trunk or treat that we did this year. And if you haven't seen that video, it's a short and I just uploaded it on Friday. And it's just, we decorated our trunk, went to the kids' school and handed out candy. So it was a lot of fun. And I really enjoyed this theme. Chayton has been on a Halloween kick. He calls Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween. So we just have been engulfed in Nightmare Before Christmas. And one thing I might do is use this stuff for the next couple of months since it still is kind of a Christmas movie. I'll let you know if I do keep it out, and I will post pictures on Insta. If you're not following me on Insta, you can find me at Meyer Marker Brittany, all one word, and follow me. Yeah, I post pictures that don't necessarily have enough to go into a YouTube video. So sometimes there's some extra stuff there. Sometimes it's pictures of where we are that will come out before YouTube videos come out. So you can always check those out as well. Speaking of Haunted Mansion, though, I want to go back to Haunted Mansion. Has anyone else seen the Muppet Haunted Mansion? Because I have to say, it is one of my all-time favorites already. What?
Subscribe to Lightweight FN.
Lightweight. Oh, yeah, that's Lightweight FN as well. I'm subscribed to both Ethan the Pro and Lightweight FN. I'll put their YouTube links in the video description. But Muppet Haunted Mansion was the movie that I didn't know that I needed and that I'm going to love forever. Nothing against the Eddie Murphy version. That movie was good and it was entertaining. I just feel like the Muppets made it more of a experience, like being on the ride, as opposed to a backstory of the mansion. And I'm not going to go into too many details for those who haven't seen it, but there are some really funny little snippets in there that reference riding on the ride. So we really did enjoy it. We've watched it a few times. Really inspires me when I think about, because the Haunted Mansion is my favorite ride. Muppets are my favorite characters. And one thing I was doing today, because I feel like I'm the mayor of Halloween Town, because it's like only 364 more days until Halloween. Because I was sketching up a blueprint today of a Haunted Mansion, haunted house idea. And I mean, obviously some of the main items are being represented, but I got to figure out how to make it flow and how to make it separated. And it would be an outdoor thing, so PVC piping and black tarps for like a framework for it. I'm going to see what happens. Lots of ideas, though, going on up in the head, but Haunted Mansion, favorite ride. Halloween is my favorite season. Gotta mix and match. And the fact that the Muppets did something with the Haunted Mansion. Muppets are my favorite. Christmas Carol, Muppet Family Christmas. Muppets in Space was awesome. You know, like, I mean, I love every Muppet movie. I don't know and this is going to be so bad because I dressed up as one of his characters, but I don't really think I've seen the Muppet Treasure Island with Tim Curry. And if you didn't know, for yesterday for Halloween, I dressed up as Dr. Furter. I don't know how it's pronounced, but that was a character that I had been wanting to do for years. And I finally was like, you know what, let's do it. And I did a little bit more of a family-friendly version since we were trick-or-treating around our neighborhood. But you can see, I believe I posted a picture on IG, or if I haven't, I will, because I'm pretty sure we did. I'll have to go back. I post some random pictures and I don't remember that I do it. So, see Muppet Haunted Mansion, definitely. Oh, my ears. I made these, I believe, 2 years ago after we got back from our 2019 Halloween trip to Disney World. I was just inspired by our trip to make them, and I found these pumpkins at Hobby Lobby, and I think these were a set of 3 spiders, also probably from Hobby Lobby, and then just some netting that I think I had taken it off of the Halloween decor. It's like the backdrop or the tabletop that's like that netted material to give it like that old feel. So I have fun doing ears, and I'm thinking for the 500 subscriber giveaway, it's going to be a pair of ears if I can get it done by then. And I'm only at I haven't even quite hit 350 yet, so I still have 150 to go, but I am behind on a lot of things. I have something for our YouTubing friends, Fun and Fancy Free Floridians is what they're called now. Jen and Mark, though, I've referenced them in other videos. And I have remember when I did the 250 subscriber giveaway, we never ended up giving anything. So I actually need to redo that. So I'm still on my 250 subscriber giveaway, almost 100 subscribers later. October was a really hard month over here. I don't know how you guys are all doing, but October, with the seasons changing, and here in the Midwest, it's always so dreary. We have so much rain, and it's just cold and rainy. Whereas California, you have dry and warm, and Florida, you have rain, but then the sun comes blaring out, and then you have humidity, which I know that's a whole other issue, especially with my hair in Florida. But the Midwest, it's just, you never know what you're going to get. We've had snow on Halloween, rain definitely on Halloween. We've had sun and 70s on Halloween before too. And it just is such a, I don't want to say the word, but it's just really, it's not guaranteed to be any specific way. When it comes to decor outside, I ended up spray painting some wood bases last weekend, I believe it was. And that way they don't get moldy, I'm hoping, because the planks from sitting in the wet ground holding the scare slasher guys, they just soaked up all that water and just got so moldy. And that is the problem with Halloween decor in the Midwest. I don't know, maybe Florida has some issues with the humidity coming out, but I would think that it wouldn't, it doesn't typically rain all day, and you typically do have sun and warmer weather still at this time of year, so it could dry it out. So I don't know. We'll find out one day when we live in Florida and we're decorating our Florida house for Halloween. I do like the color changing of leaves here, because I got a beautiful shot when we were walking to trick or treat down one of our streets. You could see all of these red and orange and yellow trees, and it was really pretty. And that you don't necessarily get in warmer climates, since the leaves aren't really changing like that. But I don't know. My month was hard because the weather going back and forth between rain and kind of warm and sunny, and then the barometric pressure playing with us, and it was just really tough. So that's why I only put out like a third of my Halloween decor this year. I almost didn't dress up, and it was like hours before we went out trick-or-treating that I actually decided on Dr. Frankenfurter. Luckily, was scrolling through some Halloween songs to get try to get motivated and to like listen for a playlist that I might want to play while we're walking around, because we usually bring our speaker and drinks and walk around and hang out with friends and everything. But I came across the Time Warp, which reminded me of the costume idea for Dr. Frankenfurter. So that was where my long-winded story was going. But Halloween, excuse me. Halloween was really good. Once, we were out and about, and the kids really had a lot of fun, and Chayton pretty much trick-or-treated at every house. He kept up with the girls. Like he was a big kid, and I was happy that I could sit back and enjoy my evening instead of having to worry about running him up to houses. Although, if you also saw on our channel today, I think I posted it, was a quick short video with a scare to the kids, and Chayton was so nervous for a few of the houses after that because someone was dressed up. But it was hilarious, and I'm glad that they did that. It's up on our channel if you want to check it out. Alrighty, I guess. So I talked a little bit about life and a little bit about Halloween. Still no one joined to chat, but that's okay. It's a Monday night, I guess. I don't know why I decided to do this tonight, but I did. Let's talk about our California trip, which I started posting some of the videos from it because when we were out there, we had my brother's wedding. So it was beautiful. It was intimate, fun. The food was delicious. It was an overall really good evening. And we got to visit with them for a couple of days. And then after we said goodbye to them, we went with Yaya and Boompa and our friends John and Linda to the San Diego Zoo, which is a huge zoo. And we did do the bus tour, but it doesn't take you around everything. But we did the bus tour, and then we walked around one portion of the park that had, I know I saw a tiger, and it had butterfly. We walked through the butterfly, what do they call it? Just like the enclosure. And just we saw a bunch of different animals, some monkeys, and I think everyone got to see at least something that they wanted to see. But it is a zoo that I would say you would need at least one full day or to go a couple of days, because there's so much to do there. That wasn't even like looking at those extras that they do at zoos, like the hands-on rooms and any, like one thing that our zoo did this year, which I'm sad that I didn't push myself to do it because I really wanted to do it, but they had the dinos back at the zoo, and it's one of my favorite things to see because they're life-size dinosaurs, and dinosaurs is one of our family favorite, things to learn about and to watch and everything. I guess I can jump into, well, that's skipping a day, so I'm not going to skip a day. So after the zoo, the 5 of us went up to Anaheim, and we actually checked in on Disney property at Disneyland and stayed at Paradise Pier, which surprisingly, I was thinking Paradise Pier for some reason related to Pixar because of the Pixar Pier in Disneyland. So I guess I had my own misconceptions, but it's actually Little Mermaid themed, or at least the main entrance had a ship with the octopus tentacles as blow-ups. They had blow-up octopus tentacles, which that was obviously especially made for just them. And there's different pictures of Little Mermaid throughout. They even have a cute little room where they had some chairs, and they had a little video game set, and the kids could go and watch movies or something in there. Not that we really had that much time, but there were a few moments where we'd be coming back and they just wanted to take a few moments to watch a little bit. So we'd stop in there. Disneyland and Disney California Adventure, we ended up doing 3 days at, and we hit pretty much every ride. I know we missed something, but it was because it wasn't open when we were there or something. I can't fully remember what it was. But I still have to edit those episodes, so I will get those out at some point. We did Universal one day, and Kevin went ahead and did like the upgraded pass, so that way we had the express, which I think we needed, because if we didn't have that, I don't think we would have made it on everything we wanted to. Oh, and there we did not make it on Transformers at Disneyland. I don't know where Hannah is. But we had ridden it in the spring or in February into March at Universal in Orlando. So we weren't as concerned about getting on that, but we did want to do the tour, which the tour is one of the first things to shut down. I believe it closes at 4:30. At least it did this day, because they had Halloween Horror Nights opening that day at 6 o'clock. We had to be out of the park by. And I didn't get to experience Halloween Horror Nights. That's on my bucket list. So there's still, and I want to experience both the Universal Hollywood and Universal Orlando, because they have different houses there. I think it's a different vibe than they're unique in their own ways, even though they do the same but it's a different feel, because each park gets to choose what they have. And I even saw that with the Six Flags, which was 2 days we spent there after Universal, and we did get to do Fright Fest there, which I have put out. I don't remember if it's 3 episodes. I think it's 3 episodes that are out, and it has to do with Six Flags in California. Six Flags. Wow, why did I not remember? Isn't it Six Flags? Magic Mountain. Wow. It went blank for a second. I was like trying to think of Adventure. No, that's out in Jersey or Maine. I can't remember which one. Magic Mountain is my favorite park. So I really got to really enjoy it this time, because Talon was able to go on everything. Raven did a lot of stuff. Chayton was actually pretty well behaved, and the kids section there is amazing. So Six Flags Magic Mountain is definitely a must on my list when visiting California. Six Flags. Six Flags feels like home away from home. We did Fright Fest. And that was the whole point, comparing our Fright Fest at Great America to Magic Mountain's Fright Fest. They, for the most part, I think that they choose their own scare zones and houses, like whatever theme the parks individually want to do. And I mean, I don't know. I'm not on the technical side. I know that people in the Six Flags Great America Junkies group would know. So you can always go there. They have all the technical info and behind the scenes, advice and everything. But I think that the areas in each of the parks have amazing actors, I will say. The people who are there have so much fun scaring, and I love that. Both parks, it's all about, just enjoying the scare. So both parks did a fantastic job this year, and after being gone for 2 years, I think that we definitely needed it. And there were a lot of days at Great America where the parks would reach capacity by like 6. I even think I read someone said one day it was at like 2:30 in the afternoon, probably on a Saturday, because Saturday is the most popular day to go. If you were willing to go on a weekday, it was open on Thursdays for the last 2 weeks of the park days, but they weren't doing the uprising or the parade. It was just straight into the scare actors being out and about. But you could still do the houses. I do think, though, we did the houses on a Friday, and I probably feel like on a Saturday you're going to get more scares because there's going to be more scare actors available on a Saturday, possibly even a Sunday. I know a lot of people that worked as many days as they could, maybe getting like 1 or 2 days off, or if they weren't able to work for some reason. But everyone did such a great job. The scare zones, each of them were unique. The one thing I will say about the scare zones in Magic Mountain is they had 2 that were set up like an outdoor maze, and that would be pretty cool at our park. Maybe like in the, well, I don't even know, but let's be careful around here, please. I hope it comes crashing down on me. That would probably at least get me some views on this video. Anyway, so the scare zones being, some of them being like an outdoor, I mean, I guess it wasn't called the underground. Hold on. It's the apocalyptic one at our Six Flags Great America. It was the one going from Southwest Territory, more Justice League, over towards underneath the Demon. That one had some things set up. It wasn't really a maze though, but it was kind of set up with like some pillars and everything. But I think that there's a lot more potential. I do think it was Gates of Hell at Great America that had, you could go into one of like 3 doors. And of course I wanted to choose the mausoleum because that was what was at the park years ago. And I think that it was like a maze at that point. I mean, I guess all haunted houses are mazes because you're going through the walls and you don't know where you're going. But anyways, yeah, no, Fright Fest was a very good time. But again, I had a rough month and I didn't get to make it out to Six Flags as much as I wanted. But we did get to try some of the treats. We got to see the shows. We tried all the houses and we saw the scare zones. So, and then we did an extra day and went and did the Blue Skeleton Walk for the North Shore Walk for Health. And sorry, just so you can see what I'm playing with. I'm just holding to be or not to be. Yeah. Answer.
Can me and Sebastian just walk over to his area? His dad won't let me
What's
stay here
his?
that long.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let's go. Have you yet? Let's go.
Just hey, Talon, you don't go anywhere else, right?
Yeah.
Unless you come back home. I'm live right now. I did have, no, that was a like. I had a viewer back before, but and here goes my. Nope. Okay. With it being so rough, I didn't make it out as much as I wanted to, but it was good when we did get there. We left before the crowds would get really big though. This is really not going to probably allow me to keep going. No, you're not going to ride your bike right now. No, give me a second. Let me finish up the video and then I will come out with you. Anywho, so I have videos coming. I started with the Magic Mountain Fright Fest since it was Halloween related and it was the earliest video of Fright Fest that I had. And so I started there. My next plan was to do Six Flags Fright Fest, Six Flags Great America Fright Fest stuff. And then I was going to go back and edit, possibly even go back to, I'm missing the Knott's Berry Farm videos. I haven't gotten those done yet. Or I might do Disney because Disney had Halloween decor up and it's Halloween related and I don't want to put it out too much later than Halloween. Although this year I'm a hot mess with getting my stuff out on time. So I will have more stuff, more footage. I am planning to do some winter-friendly, I should say Midwest winter-friendly videos as well, aka we have no theme parks open at that time, so I might do some of my what was I going to call it? Movie Makeup and Magic, something like that, where we talk about a Disney movie, or not necessarily a Disney movie. We talk about something theme park related, not movie related, but it can be a movie. But we talk about something theme park related, Disney, Universal, Six Flags, anything, and we do our makeup with the theme in mind. So that is one thing that I'm planning on doing. Something that's not makeup related is I want to do something called This or That, where I take a look. Don't take all my candles. Okay, leave these two. These are the two that are in shot. Just taking all my candles. No, you took my candle. No, it's not funny. I said not to. Well, now I have no ghost house candles. I'm going to compare, let's say, Space Mountain Disneyland, Space Mountain Disney World, pros and cons, which one's better, that kind of thing. So there's a lot of rides that I can do that with, especially between Disney and Universal. But surprisingly, even Six Flags, because there are rides like you have X-Flight and X2. They're very similar, so they can be compared. So that's something to come. I know I have old footage of things that I've wanted to share. We did a haunted house one year in our garage, and I went through with my video recorder. It was at least, I think, a digital one, though, at least. And I used to film on high 8 and digital 8 with my friends in college. So I have a whole bunch of that stuff still. So I might have stuff to find on there that I want to share. Obviously, it will only be of me or someone who I get permission to share, get permission from that person to share it with you all on Facebook. But I used to film a lot when I was younger. So there might be a lot of weird, interesting, fun stuff to see. I also, for our honeymoon, we swam with dolphins. And so we have the video of that. And it's on DVD, so I have to figure out how to get it onto my computer. I'll probably have to buy an external DVD drive that connects. We'll see. Anyways, so there are things planned. So hang out with us this winter. Maybe I'll get back into those games that we were playing at one point. I have headbands, which is where I'm going to get you guys to guess what you guys are, because then I can see the card, obviously, and you can't, and you have to ask questions to get me to answer. I think it has to be yes or no. Like, am I living? Am I a plant? Is Chayton gonna break all my stuff? Can you please stop? So those are some of the things that I have planned this winter. Hopefully I will still maybe get a chance to go somewhere at some point. Who knows? I don't know about this winter though. Kids are in school in person. So unless something happens or they get booted to remote, we won't be able to take off for like 3 weeks to Florida. But who knows what the future holds. Let me know in the comments if there's any other ideas of things that you want to see on our channel. I also was thinking of some other losing it like shorts, so we'll see if I can get some of those done. But anything that you guys want to see, let me know what you guys are enjoying about my videos so I can, fine tune everything, like more music in the background, less music in the background. Do I need to work on my audio levels? I don't know. Like, I feel like my videos are decent, but you guys are the ones who are watching. I really don't know with fresh eyes what it's like. So it's hard when you are reliving. Can I fix it for you? It can't go in that far because this one needs some repairs, or we just need to replace it. Nope, that's not going to work. Why are you not going to work? But yeah, any feedback you guys have for me, I would really appreciate. And even if it's criticism, criticize away. Like, I'm a big girl. I got my big girl panties on, I think. I just want to know what I can do to make us more entertaining. Anywho, thank you for watching this video. And for the few people that were popping in and out, thank you for joining for the few seconds. I know it's not a whole lot going on, but I hope one of these days that there's people out there to interact with, because I enjoy talking with you guys when I'm live and just answering questions, asking you guys questions, hearing more about you all. Let's open up a conversation in the video if you guys have anything that you want to talk about. If you are having a rough time, my heart is with you, and I absolutely understand. Hang in there. There's always something that is worth holding on, and don't be afraid to reach out to someone, even if it's just to ask for puppy pictures, because puppy pictures make everything better. Because anything that I could do for anyone, I would hope that they would ask that I could do that for them. So definitely hang in there. Love thy neighbor. That's I think that's a Cheryl Lynn Dale thing. Sorry, Cheryl Lynn, I didn't mean to do that. It's just, when you watch, like, I've binge watched her recently, and when you binge watch someone, you start talking like in their tones. Like, there will be times where Bailey Sarian's doing her Shana Sha music video, and it's like I just start singing with them, and it's just, it becomes, the Tim Tracker's home vlog, my first home vlog, I almost sang it like he did. And it's just, you start to, can you please stop that? I don't know if it sounds like a train bell to them, but it's starting to ring in my ears. Yeah, so find someone, hopefully, that will listen. And there's tons of videos out there that are great to watch when you're in a bad mood. So many people out on YouTube and TikTok that are out there reaching out to show that other people are not alone. So there are definitely people feeling what you're feeling, especially at this time of year. And with that being said, we are going to go and relax for a bit before bedtime. Stay tuned, though, because we are going to have more videos coming up. And, that's blocking zero a little bit. And some more live stuff probably at some point. So we'll see you then. Wait, we'll see you at the next Meyer. It's been a while. Stay tuned until then. No, stay tuned, but until then, we'll see you at the next Meyer marker. Wow, it's been too long. Bye.